Hello, YouTubers, Facebookers, Tweeters, or however you might be watching this video. My name is Sonia L. Williams, aka Ms. Agape, and once again, I want to present to you my book. This is Till Death Do Us Part, Volume 1, a book I am very, very proud to present to you. I published it last summer, and if you didn't already hear my vlog, it is a group of testimonies in poetry and short story form. It's my testimonies on marriage, separation, and how it's all brought me closer to the love of God. And some of y'all are probably like, why is she smiling and she's talking about separation? Well, honestly, I can tell you this for a fact. I would not wish separation on anyone, not even my worst enemy, but it has absolutely been the best thing that could ever happen to me, because it's caused me to actually, seek after God and really understand what a relationship with God is. I mean, without a relationship with God, how would I ever know how to be the godly wife that He called me to be? So even in the midst of this, I'm thankful for everything I've gone through and every lesson I've learned, because it's made me a better person altogether. But anyway, I'm not going to get mushy. What I really want to do is address a question that was asked about a poem that was in my book. Now, if you have any questions and you would like me to answer them for you, feel free to email me at sonialwilliams.author@gmail.com. I will answer any of your questions. If it's something personal, I will definitely send that in an email for you. Or if you want me to put it on YouTube, I can do that too. But anyway, this question was about a poem called How. And I'm going to go ahead and read it to you just so you can get an understanding of what it's all about. Okay. How could you just walk away from the mess you created? How could you play me for a fool all the months that I waited? How could you tell me you love me and still love him too? How could you act as if I meant nothing to you? How could you claim you love me but not know how? How could you expect everything to be so simple now? How couldn't I resist? How could I give in? How could I let one kiss lead to so much sin? How could I love you and still love him too? How could I do what I said I would never do? How can I recover all that was lost? How could I ever afford to pay the cost? If you really love him, you'll walk away. If you really love him, you'll stay. If you really love me like you say you do, step back and let me show you the way. Trust in my word and quit asking why. To live in the spirit, the flesh has to die. To conquer your fear, you must swallow your pride. And to ever be free, you can no longer hide. Now, if you want to read this book or read this poem for yourself, you can always order it at zulonpress.com. And you can look up Sonia L. Williams, Till Death Do Us Part. You can also rewind this video and hear it again if you want to get a better understanding of it. But what I want to let you know is that this is separated into 3 different sections, and I wrote this from 3 different point of views. Now, the question I was asked was about the line, how could you tell me you love me and still love him too? The question I was asked was, is my husband gay? No. No, as far as I know, he is not gay. He likes women. But anyway, I guess it sounded a little confusing because it said, how could you tell me you love him and still love him too? Well, what I meant in this poem was, the first point of view was from the point of view of an ex-boyfriend. That I happened to get involved with during the beginning of the separation. So I wrote that from his point of view. The second point of view was my own point of view. And the third was from God's point of view. So I hope that clears things up for anybody curious or questioning that my husband is not gay. Just want you to know that. Gotta put that out there. And while I'm on that topic, I guess I will touch on this other poem I wrote called Home. Let's see. This one is quite a lengthy poem, but I will post the link that I have from SoundCloud. That way you can hear the whole poem. But what I really want to specifically touch on is one line that I said. I was actually in an open mic night at Busboys and Poets. I was reciting this poem and I was thinking to myself, well, I hope they don't think I meant, I'm on the fence, because, I know exactly what I like, and that's men. So anyway, a part of my poem, what I said was, I want to move left, but I'm trying to live right. So I can't deny that I see your warning light. My spirit is so willing, but my flesh is so weak. So Lord, I'm going to need your help in this fight. I'm in a straight between two, and I don't want to choose. But with God on my side, I know I can't lose. So basically, I want to clear that up. In a straight between two, that did not mean between man and woman. It's like in the Bible where it recites, I'm in a straight between two, choosing between living for God and living in sin. So me moving to the left would be the desire to live a sinful life, or live unfaithful, or live any way that is not pleasing to God. And then, but I'm trying to live right, so I'm trying to live right for God. So just to clear that up, neither one of us are homosexual. So yeah, if you have any other questions about my book, Till Death Do Us Part, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at sonialwilliams.author@gmail.com. I will answer your questions as soon as I possibly can, and either email them back to you or post another vlog. So I want to thank you, all of my readers who have already purchased my book. I like to also let you know that Till Death Do Us Part is now available in ebook form. It's on Amazon.com, and you can also read a sample of the book if you download it in the Kindle app. You can get a feel for what the book is about before you even buy it. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's off the chain. Of course I'm going to say that because it's my book, but seriously, I believe that it is a book that is going to change lives. But I would love to hear your comments if you've already read the book, even if you've read pieces of it, or maybe you heard some of my spoken word. I would love to hear your feedback. So you can go ahead and send that to my email address, sonialwilliams.author@gmail.com. You can also find me on Twitter at MZAgape, that's AGAPE, and also on Facebook. Add my fan page, that's facebook.com/MZAGAPE. And just thank you for watching. I look forward to hearing any of your questions or comments. Thanks.